Funny how you take my breath away. Funny how you're here to stay. Like how it feels right when you're near. I love you now, I'll hold you close, my dear. Funny how you seem to make me smile. Like how it lingers for a while. Funny how I smile in my sleep. That's the love I'd like to keep.
We have my 2010 Triumph Daytona 675. Really lovely bike, goes really well, plenty of power as well, which is great. Yeah, I've had it for about a year, and I want to try and give you as much detailed look at it as I can. I don't feel enough people, when they review their bikes, I don't really feel they give it enough up close. You know, things that I look at the video and think, what do I want to know about this bike? Hopefully I can cover all that for you today. But yeah, I'll give you a quick walk around. I am using the iPhone 5 to record this, so apologies if it's not to what you expect, but hopefully you can see it. I'm using a wide angle lens on the camera as well, which you can pick up from online retailers for a very good price. The thing that I loved about this bike is, excuse the washing there, is the blue frame. I think the blue frame, for me, really just sets it apart to other bikes. It's different. You know, it just looks really nice. The paint as well, it shimmers blue in the sunlight, so that's quite nice, quite different. These grips I have added myself, aftermarket grips, so they weren't too difficult to put on. There's plenty of videos on how to do that. And just this windshield lip here just breaks it up a bit. Complements the handle grips as well. But yeah, it's a really nice bike. It goes really well. So, under-seat exhaust, which I think is quite nice. The new one's got the exhaust on the side of the bike, the 2013 model, which I prefer it under the seat. It just makes it that bit different. Some people take off the passenger rear pegs. I carry passengers, so I kept them on because they don't bother me too much. The foot guard, I actually did paint that blue. It actually comes silver, but as you can see, it has rubbed away. So I might just buy some carbon fibre under these. You can get you know, there's such a variety out there. You can choose. So, you know, try and keep it clean as I can. But it's used every day, so it does get dirty. But these are on there just to stop any levers rubbing on the tank. No matter how much you try and protect your bike from the rubs, like this carbon fibre tank pad, you're always going to get the scratch. Unfortunately, just one of those things. If you ride your bike day in, day out, you're going to get a few stone chips, but all in all, if you look after it properly, it should stay in good condition. My chain needs to be changed. It's looking a bit rusty. I've had it since I bought the bike, so it's been on there for nearly a year now, so it's probably a good job to start looking to change that. Put these on as well, little crash bobbins, and also for the paddock stand. If you want to try and do any rear tyre jobs, you can do so. Might change these rear sets to something a bit better. What I want to do in the future is just have all the engine cover. I want that to be carbon fibre. We've already got a carbon fibre rear hugger as standard on the SE. So it'd be nice if I can try and change what I can to carbon fibre. Seems to be a really nice material. Insets as well with carbon fibre. So yeah, it's a really good bike. It's 675cc. I will put the specs up on the screen so you can have a good look. But yeah, really, I just want you to have a good look at the bike and attach this carbon fibre look to the back, because it seems to catch quite a lot of boot scuffs if you don't carry your leg over the top as you get off. If you get a bit lazy, which we all do, can rub off sometimes there. But yeah, covered the front brake reservoir there. That doesn't look too attractive when you leave it standard. The rims are all standard as well with this SE edition, as well as the Nissan brakes. Not quite as good as your Brembo, but still enough stopping power for the bike's power. The bike itself it's really excuse me, it's really smooth. It's a really smooth bike. It's just so easy to ride. It really, I could say that anyone could probably jump straight on and ride it, given the correct discipline. It's a joy to ride. I've ridden the GSX-6Rs, GXR 600s. They're nice, but the Triumph gearbox is really good. It's not clunky. It's really smooth. Power all the way throughout all the gearing, which is really nice. You can pull away in second. You know, you can blip the throttle in fourth and in fifth and still shift, which is really nice because you haven't got to get it into first or second to have that power that you want. The power is there from the start, which is great, which is what you want. Obviously, you've got your suspension spring there, and you've got your this is air canister, I believe. I'm not too hot on these the mechanics of the bike, but I'll do my best. So yeah, let's show you the dash. See how you like that. Let's move this out of the way a bit. There we go. So we'll try that again. Let's see if we can get that. Quite an attractive start, really, I think. So yeah, there's my miles. I always reset the lap timer, the trip, just to give me an indication of how many I've done. I can normally do around about 130 miles before I have to refill the tank. But you do have obviously different settings on here. You can switch that. That's your second trip. You know, you can reset that miles. So yeah, it's set up, and you know, you can customize all that if you wish. You know, you've got your adjustable suspension, the front forks. I haven't really had to play around with that, but I'm sure it's quite interesting if you did. This carbon fibre piece I've stuck on just to protect the keys from some scratching it. If you can, try and just keep your bike key and nothing else, and perhaps these rubber pads. And if you can, remove any other keys. If you can, do so. But I'll start it up and you can have a listen. And hopefully it will come out quite nice on the iPhone. So I'll do that now, 1 second. Quite a loud bike. I think it sounds lovely. It's got a distinctive whistle to it, which is what Triumph are renowned for. Plenty of power there to do some damage. So it's a fantastic bike. It really is. And we'll be going out on some rides on this thing as soon as I get my camera set up correct on my helmet. I'll be using the iPhone 5 still, but I'll put as many specs as I can up on screen. And if you've got any questions, give me a shout. The seat is fairly solid. It's not a gel seat, it's a standard seat. It's fairly stiff. But I came from a 125 onto this, so I really didn't have any expectations on what a 600s sports bike should feel like. So I've kind of accepted that this is what they feel like, and and have just accustomed to it. So yeah, these are aftermarket adjustable brake and clutch levers as well. So if you haven't seen these, I will show you on the brake one because it's just easier to do than the clutch one. Let's get these keys back out. So these are Triumph. They are, I say aftermarket. They are aftermarket. They don't come stock with this bike. And obviously, there you've got your biting point on the brakes. Some people like this further back. Some people like it closer. And you've just got literally just. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You just flick it up, and as you do, the lever comes away from the handlebar. So it's not so far to travel. And if you flick it back, it's closer. So you can adjust them to suit your riding position or whatever you feel comfortable. Yeah, it's well worth a test ride if you're considering one. It's going to be like nothing else you've ever ridden in terms of the 600 sports bikes. So I'd really hope, if you get a chance, go for it. It's a great bike, and I'm more than happy with it. And I've had it for about a year. I really can't fault it just yet. Let me know what you've got at the moment. Let me know if you tweak your bikes. Do you take it onto a dyno? Have you got an aftermarket exhaust, and what exhaust are you running? Is it a full system? Is it a slip-on? If you've got a Triumph Daytona like this one, have you changed any of it? Have you left it as stock? Would you like to change it, or would you like to leave it as stock? Do you like to put a bit of your personality onto the bike, or would you just like to leave it as it is? It'd be interesting to know, because I've always changed a few things on my bikes just to give it that a little bit more personalised. So yeah, oh, my finger was in the way there. So yeah, just give me a shout. I look forward to hearing from you. But yes, videos of this bike coming up soon with the iPhone 5. So stay tuned. Take care.